Nitrogen is the seventh element on the periodic table and, believe it or not, by far the most common element in our atmosphere, making up over 70% of the stuff we breathe. It's got 5 electrons in its valence shell, which allows it to form super strong triple bonds like cyanide and N2, which is the stuff in our atmosphere. In fact, these bonds are so strong that plants can only get nitrogen in the form of ammonia, which has much weaker single hydrogen bonds, and the only way ammonia forms in nature is through lightning strikes vaporizing N2 in the atmosphere, which you can imagine isn't very common. Luckily, there is a kind of bacteria that somehow figured out how to do it, with an enzyme, but this enzyme is so ridiculously complicated and not even really that efficient that we instead use the Haber-Bosch process to manufacture ammonia on the industrial scale. It's basically nuclear fusion, but with ammonia. This process alone is so terrible that it uses up over 1% of the entire world's energy. But without it, we wouldn't have food, so there's a Nobel Prize waiting for anyone that can discover a more efficient process. Oh, and it can also be used to cool superconductors.